Hey guys, welcome back to our house. So, I'm a little disappointed in myself because I just realized that yesterday's video was turned sideways. So, today we're going to try to do this one correctly. And give me just 1 second. I know y'all can hear me. There it is. Sorry, I didn't have my glasses. I took a nap, and then when I woke up, I wanted to take care of letting everyone know about these expansions. So this is Smallworld Realms, Smallworld mini expansion, royal bonus, Smallworld leaders, and Smallworld Be Not Afraid. So here, let's start with these two cardboard ones. Get those out of the way, because I have a pretty good feeling that they're probably only points or new factions, like races and stuff. In the original game, there's humans, elves, orcs, giants, etc. Sorry, guys, I got the hiccups today, too. So today, we're going to take a look at this. These are 2 points, which the game does not originally have. And these are... These are extra tokens for the races that already exist from here up. Whoop, sorry guys. From here up. These here are new races that I haven't seen yet. Looks like leprechauns, fairies, Medusa, I guess. I don't know. Spirits, maybe. I don't know. So we're going to dive in to the next one and see if we can find out what those others are. They might even be in realms, honestly. So let's see here. This is the royal bonus. And oh, cool! It slides. Okay. So there's that. It's like a movie case. Let's see here. That any brighter? Maybe a little bit. Okay, so we have 3 new races and 3 new special abilities. We have the Fawns, the Shrubmen, and the Igors. Fireball, Behemoth, and Aquatic. So it looks like the Behemoth, you get Behemoth tokens right there. The Fireball, you get Fireball tokens right here. And the Aquatic looks like you get extra points, extra people, and probably... I'm sorry, that's the Fawns. The Aquatic, you probably spend... You get more money here and less money there, the further away from aquatic areas you get. So those are the Fawns right there. Those are the Igors, and those are the Shrubmen, and then the Behemoths. Alright, so that was kind of interesting. I'm going to set those aside. Here we have... Now, so while I open this one up, I want to tell you, there are so many expansions out there. I'm not going to get them all. We might get more. I don't know. I very seriously doubt it. If someone out there wants to leave a comment that you'd like to see us unbox something, we will gladly listen and take that into consideration. It doesn't mean that we will automatically do it, but if it's something that's beneficial to everybody, including myself and my wife, then we just might. Okay, so the Be Not Afraid has some more races and a very cool new tray to hold all of the new races and their people. So let's see here. We have homunculi, which are artificial people, by the way. We have the barbarians, and then, whoa, Okay. So, sometimes things are just a little bit unpredictable. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulty. Well, I don't know. Would you call this technicalities, or would you call this physicalities? Just a little physical physicality? I don't know. Anyway, so here we have the leprechauns and the pixies and the pygmies. So really quickly before I go into the special powers, we have from the second expansion Fawn, Shrubmen, and Igors. And from the first expansion we had those little tokens, remember? So here we have... Nope. Here we have the pixies, leprechauns, the pygmies, the homunculi, and the barbarians. And we still haven't seen these four yet. I was curious if the other three, the fawns, the shrubmen, or the Igors were in here, but it doesn't look like it yet. So we'll move. Physical difficulties, that's what I was going to say earlier. So that's what the pixies look like, riding on the back of a bird, very cute. The barbarians, which is interesting that they're all women, because you'd think that those would be Amazons. Sorry if the video cut off at all. I was just saying that the pixies are cute. They're riding on the backs of birds. Leprechauns down here. Barbarians, which I was interested that they're all women. The homunculi. More leprechauns. The pygmies and more homunculi. And leprechaun gold and coins. So, So these are Smallworld coins. These are gold backed coins. I wonder why that is. And there's a little catapult right there. So that's kind of cool. I'm very interested in this new tray. This I'm sure that this won't replace the old one, but it will definitely come in handy, us holding all the new races and special powers. Oh, that reminds me. Nope. Shrubmen, homunculi. If anyone happens to know why there's a blank one, please let us know in the comments below, because there was a blank one in the original game as well. For the races and for the special powers. This special power is catapult. This one is barricade, aquatic. Nope, that one we already looked at. This one is mercenary, imperial, and corrupt. So that is all for the Be Not Afraid expansion. Oh, plus both expansions came with little additional rules, so that way you can see what everything is. But it only comes with one card, which I think is a little silly. I would think that it would come with at least two, but it's okay that it only comes with one. Now, what everybody's been waiting for. What I believe is a standalone expansion. It says expansion/extension. So, this was originally $34 and is currently going online for like $150 to $200. Again, all of this is brought to us by Days of Wonder. Philippe K-Arts or Z-Arts. K-Arts is the artist, I believe. Possibly the creator. Alright, so let's open this one up, because I know this is what everyone's been wanting to see, and this is definitely what I want to see. Because if it's a standalone expansion, that means you can play this game or you can play the original game. But expansion means you can play them together. So that might make a very interesting world. Something I noticed in the other game was that it had numbers. Here, I'll show you. it has these numbers up in the upper right hand corner, implying what board you should use for how many players. So the 4 board has less lands than, say, the 5 board right there. The 2 and 3 is already set up. My wife and I are playing that one, but it is also set up 2 on one side and 3 on the other. Here you have a turn track, which is interesting that it's separate, but it does imply that this would be a standalone game. Here we've got more money. Looks like these are routes from one place to another. That's what the back of all of it looks like. Very creepy looking, but very cool. And here we have a Yeti and a soldier. So we're going to set those aside. And it looks like you probably build the game, which is really interesting. So, so this is a lot like, what's it called? Settlers of Catan. How you set the board up, you know, like that right there. The pieces just kind of sit next to each other. And you go in order. That's Z as in Zeta, Y as in yellow, V as in victory, U as in Yugoslavia, and so on and so forth. So you probably lay these out in a specific order. So yeah, this is what they all look like. And one side, this is swamp, hills, and water, whereas the other side looks like something completely the opposite. I don't even know how to explain that one. So, yeah, you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. I know you guys are probably out there screaming, 26, hello, it's the same letters as the alphabet. Well, you don't always know that. But these 2 stacks are exactly as tall as each other. One has 13, so I'm sure the other one has 13. These look like roads from Settlers of Catan, so I wonder what those are. And these, look like more lands. There, this one's wrong. And they're all different sizes too. Like, see, this one here just sits on top like that. So, I think this will be a very interesting game to look into and dive into and see what it's all about. It's interesting that it's a standalone expansion. You still use all of the other components from the primary game, but maybe this is just a new board. What I'm most confused by, the water on this side looks dangerous. The swamp on this side looks like diamonds. And the forest on this side looks like a swamp. So this will be quite interesting. I don't want to forget which one's which. Bottom, top. Okay. So anyway, that is Smallworld expansions, ending with Smallworld Realms, the expansion pack. And my goodness, that's how thick the rule book is for the expansions, for this expansion. So I wonder if it's written in several different languages. Yes, it is. Okay. So for the English, it might only be this one right here. And then several languages. And then we have to read this. And that is what the board could look like when it's set up, which is kind of interesting. All right, guys. Like I said before, thanks for stopping by. God bless you. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe, don't forget about the bell notification, and those of you that haven't, I have to promote my wife. Please jump over to her YouTube channel. It's just under Melissa Henderson, and she is selling 31 stuff. Maybe one day I'll do an unboxing of some of her stuff, so that way you guys can see what 31 is, and then you guys will know whether or not you want to jump over to that channel. Anyway, thanks again. Love everybody out there.